Hey guys, I'm Rocco and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I've got a special video for you. We did a very similar thing to this with Inaki Williams. So I do hope this helps you guys in your decision making on which Bruno, I think his name is Guimaraes or Guimaraes. I have no idea. So we're just going to call him Bruno. My pronunciation on these sort of players is horrific, so we're just going to call him Bruno. Now, obviously, EA have given us a player pick choice. So what I'm going to do is I've got two separate accounts and I'm going to complete both of them, run two games on, both of them in Foot Champs in two separate positions, and we'll see which card is best. Now, if we have a quick look at the CDM card, then he's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, medium-high work rates, which is great. You know, really suits a CDM role. He's 6 foot as well. Now, the only reason why I think this card probably will be better to begin with is the fact that he's 3-star, 3-star. You don't really want him that high up the pitch without having the skill move or the weak foot boost. Now, looking at this card, then 81 acceleration and 80 sprint speed, good enough. Probably going to whack a shadow on this card. His shooting stats aren't great at all, so I don't really want him in front of goal. He's got really good passing stats, 89 short pass and 87 long pass. His dribbling stats overall are really good. Agility and balance could be improved. His reactions are good at 85. Ball control is brilliant at 90. Great dribbling and great composure at 87 and 88, respectively. Now, this guy's defending stats are phenomenal. 91 interceptions, 79 heading accuracy, 91 defending awareness, and 92 stand tackle, 86 slide tackle. And then he's got really good stamina as well, 88, 85 strength, and 87 aggression. Going into the player traits then, long passer and outside the foot shot trait. So that's the CDM card. If we have a little look at the centre mid card then, obviously this card's got better attacking stats. He's got better shooting, better dribbling a little bit as well. We'll have a little look at the card then. Again, 3-star, 3-star, exactly the same. But this guy's got high, medium work rates. So I feel like he's probably going to be a better box-to-box. And he probably could do a job at CDM as well, but we'll have to have a little look. So again, he's got very similar pace stats, 82 acceleration, 81 sprint speed. Shooting stats are brilliant. 85 attacking positioning. 77 finishing isn't great, but he's not going to be that guy right on the last man. 91 shot power as well, which I really like. He's got good long shots at 85. Passing is even better with 92 and 89. Vision's good as well at 87. Dribbling stats are a little bit higher as well. 80 agility, 82 balance, 86 reactions, 91 ball control, 88 dribbling, and 89 composure. Now, he obviously doesn't have as good defending stats, but they are still good. At 78 interceptions, 68 heading accuracy, 79 defending awareness, 80 stand tackle, and 74 slide tackle. He's got 90 stamina, which just, is boosted, which means he can probably play that box-to-box role. 77 strength and 80 aggression. Again, I presume, long passer and outside the foot shot trait in terms of player traits. Now, I feel like the best way to run this review is obviously I'm gonna have two different teams to play it. Now, I'm going to run the first game. I'm going to be using the CDM card, the first two games. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the 4-2-3-1 in the first game. So I'm going to run him as a pure CDM. In the second game, I'm going to run the 4-4-2. Now, I don't know about me, but a lot of players like to change their formations in game, and like the 4-4-2 to the 4-2-3-1 is what a lot of people do. So this card needs to be able to play more than one position. So what I plan to do is play both players CDM in the first game, and then in the second game run them as a box-to-box centre midfielder. So on this account, we're going to go ahead and take the CDM card. I'm going to stick him in a team ready to play 2 games of Foot Champs, and I will come back to you guys with the team, and then we'll run into some gameplay. I'll talk you through the card, and we'll have a little look at the footage. Let's run to the team then. Right, this is the team I've come up with then. I've had to make a lot of obviously makeshift changes to make sure that my guy here is on 10 chemistry. So, like I said, in the first game, we're going to run the 4-2-3-1. In the second game, we're going to run the 4-4-2. And we're just going to test out both cards and see which one is the best fit for your team. So I'm going to run into Foot Champs now, and we will see what this guy can do. This is our first opponent then of the CDM version of Bruno. Now, I will specifically leave him on balanced tactics just so, I can give this guy kind of full flow and just to see what he can do, really. Let's run into the gameplay. Right, we're going to take a first look at him here then. Seems comfortable on the ball. Obviously 3-star, 3-star. His dribbling seems alright as well. Yeah, nothing to report so far. Okay, we're going to kind of like strafe across the pitch with him. Hold L2 there, wait for the turn. Just kind of see where he goes middle-wise. That's a cracking ball from my opponent. Right, we're going to need him here under a bit of pressure. We'll take the little heel-to-heel there. Obviously, he's only 3-star skiller, but we'll go through to Mbappe. Look at that pass. What a ball that is. And then an excellent assist for Mbappe there. Right, we'll go into him, turn out, use Robin out wide. He seems to like be quite disciplined, considering he's just on purely balanced tactics. He's very disciplined in terms of keeping to his position. Obviously, he's got really high defensive stats, and he is medium high. So he definitely, kind of fits that bill. Seems to do everything right as a CDM. Right, we'll use him here. Release out straight to Robin. A lot of players would kind of screw up that pass, and it would go the wrong place. But oh, that's terrible. Right, we're going to go back and defend it here with him. Yeah, good interception there from Bruno, and then a good play out. Right, attacking with Neymar. We're under pressure. Going to come in behind him. Again, holds position well, and he strafes really well. Use him here on the edge. Still really disciplined in his positioning. I'm going to try and look for a ball into Mbappe if we can find one. Again, really, really comfortable on the ball. Just the way he turns and everything, really comfortable. Yeah, great play. Again, great tackle there. Stands him up really well, and then he drives as well, and he's got really... Pace is good enough. I really like this card so far. Guimaraes. Again, really good ball control. I really like using this card. He really seems no issues at all in that CDM role. Does a good job. Defends well. Comes forward not often, but when he needs to, seems to do everything right. Passing's brilliant. And that's a stat that I, really admire in a player and is really useful, especially on this version of FIFA. I have to wait, and he's coming here. He does drive well. Seems to have quite a lot of power. And that does come with the high defending and physical stats, I suppose. Right, we'll use him here. Go straight out wide to Dybala. Nice pass again. Wait for that run. Take the ball roll. Dybala's gone, Great out. He's obviously got that outside the foot shot trait. And that's really shone through there. I'm just kind of waiting for the last attack in this. And that's where this card's going to be really nice as well. He literally runs around the midfield so smoothly. He just glides. And that's so beneficial to have. He's good defensively. He's not even bad going forward, even without those boosted stats that his other card has. And we're going to kind of then go for the last attack here. We'll take him. We'll take the fake. Just kind of waiting for that opportunity to arise. And it didn't happen. Picks up the ball. Nice little square to Casemiro. We'll go back to him. And then drive. We're going to use the 1-2 with him. Wait for that run from Robin. But I can probably go straight into the space. Just look at that run from CR7. And then that is a brilliant through ball. Take the fake. Go round. Not very well played by me. But good defending. Good attacking from Bruno Guimaraes. Alright, coming into the last minute of the game then. Again, we'll take him here, Bruno. Take the ball away from that player. Turn out. And then just wait for that final attack. We'll use him again, actually. And then hopefully send Ronaldo on a run. He's a good turn. We picked up the win in the first game then. Tough game. Taking it on penalties. Now, if we have a little look at his performance then. And let's go into him. I really need to research exactly how to pronounce this guy's name. Bruno Guimaraes. I'm going to go with that. Anyway, 94% passing, which is brilliant for a CDM. 35 completed passes and only failed 2. 2 key passes, 2 assists as well. Tackling at 100%. Possession, ball retention doesn't look great, but I'm not really sure where EA actually gets this statistic from. So yeah, done a really good job defensively. Got involved in the attack as well. Seemed really, really comfortable on the ball. I'm really looking forward to trying his other card as well, because I feel like that's going to be even more comfortable on the ball, considering his dribbling stats are higher. So we're going to run into the second game now. Exactly the same team. We're going to run into a 4-4-2 for the second match. This is our second opponent then. Much weaker side. Yeah, should be a, well, he is an average Joe's team. All right, first look at him here then. We've just been kickoff gold, which isn't great, but he holds the ball really well. Use of that strength. Again, really nice dribbling. Again, I've left him on balanced tactics, so he probably will get forward, which is kind of what I want him to. I'm not really sure why he's played that so wide. Right, I've sent him on a through run. He's not going to make that. Yeah, a bit unlucky. Right, we picked up the ball with him here. Oh, look at that pass. That's unbelievable. Wow, what vision. It's so comfortable on the ball. Just want to spread out to the fullback there. Look at that outside the foot shot pass. Not like a lot of players that I play with have the outside the foot shot trait, but they don't utilize it as much as this Bruno card seems to. And let's watch his work rates getting back. Obviously, he is medium high. I'm going to switch back to him, and then we'll go all the way back with him. And then look at that backwards. That's unbelievable. Right, we'll drive up the pitch with him here. Yeah, we'll go to the fullback. Absolutely sublime. I want to kind of go like a 1-2 with Mbappe here. Make that run. And we'll just turn away from defenders instead. Go back into him. Yeah, great play in Salah. Just doesn't seem to have like errors in his passing, which you don't get with a lot of players. Right, we'll move into him here again. Just driving that space. Ball roll around him. Brilliant ball control. I want to go kind of 1-2 with Ronaldo and then go into Mbappe. Yeah, great ball. Reverse elastico. Good defending, really. Right, we're going to use him in the gap. Just keep driving with the ball. He's fast on the ball. He really is. He seems faster on the ball than he does off the ball, that's for sure. Which you don't really get with a lot of players. I really wanted that ball to go back to him. Picked up the ball there. Ball roll around him. And just drive into that gap. As soon as my opponent moves his stick to like change direction, he's done for. Second game over, and another great performance. Really, really well played. If we have a little, obviously he's not as well suited to the 4-4-2 as he is to the 4-2-3-1 playing stay back while defending. Now, 100% passing again, and that's 25 passes. We've moved him further up the pitch in this game. 1 key pass, 1 assist, 100% passing. Wow, that's really, really impressive. 26 passes completed. Again, 100% tackling. Interception's good. What a card this actually is. So I'm going to run onto my second account now, and we will be testing out the centre mid cards, and I will then come back to you guys with a comparison of the two. I'll do the same thing, 4-2-3-1, then 4-4-2, and I'll kind of let you know which one I think you guys should choose. Now we're on my second account. Now, we have got to the point where, because I haven't used this account in a while, I must have qualified for Foot Champs, entered, and then not taken part. So I actually don't have any qualification points. So for the ease of this, I'm just going to play this. Obviously, my skill rating's at 1,980, so it's, you know, well into Div 1. So I'm going to play the 2 matches on this account in Division 1 Rivals. I think it's, to be honest with you, it's just as sweaty as Foot Champs, and probably actually you're probably going to get more of a feel for the card because you're going to be playing against good players at all times. Now, this is kind of the team I've put together. I had to put a lot of the cards from this account in the SBC. But here is the card here. I put a shadow on him again. I feel like it's just the best chem style for him. And first game 4-2-3-1, second game the 4-4-2. First opponent then we are coming up against, yeah, and these are the sort of teams we're going to be playing every game. Very, very sweaty indeed. The problem we are going to have in games like this is we're playing with a little bit of a depleted side. And against Div 1 players, every time it's going to be quite tough. But I'm really interested to see, you know, how much different this card feels. Obviously, he's still got that driving ability. Connection error there. We'll roll back, and then we'll go inside. I'm just interested to know, like, you know, it didn't really glide as well as the other cards seem to, the CDM version. This card's on balanced tactics as well, and he also sits very deep, considering he's got high medium work rates. So obviously more high attacking. And it does seem a little bit different. Okay, we're going to him here, turn out. And then wait for that run of Garincha. Kind of send him on it, and then we'll put it wide. It's a really nice ball up the line, actually. Right, we'll use him here. He really does seem to sit back, and I don't know why. I've got him purely on balanced tactics, but he's very, very disciplined. And to be honest with you, in this sort of card, being high medium, I would expect him to be a little bit more, I don't know, direct going forward. Still feels just as comfortable on the ball. Doesn't feel any more comfortable. Which is what I was kind of hoping for with the second version of this card. Again, picked it up nicely. Good ball out to Garincha. Still got great passing stats. I'm playing horrific. Take the ball roll inside. Go into Ben Yedder. Okay, that's what I wanted. That tenacity to get forward. And then we can play a few with Mbappe. Turn out. He does still seem very comfortable on the ball. The same as the other card. I just don't feel like he has, I don't know, the same drive. Now, I'm not sure what it is. But the other card felt faster on the ball, which isn't the case in terms of what the stats say. And that there is the difference between the defending side of the CDM cards and the defending side of this card. 100%. Just passing it around here through the middle, he just seems a little bit lost. I mean, we'll use it out there. We'll go into him again. See, whereas in the last game, I could kind of... he's driven into the space well there. Then we'll use him again. Nice little use of the step over, turn out. Okay. And then he's made that run as well, which the other card didn't. And then allowed Mbappe to get in position. This guy's got too many players back. Right, we'll use him here. We have been outplayed in this game, but I'm testing things out. I haven't used this account in a while. We're using a very depleted side. So I'm not really fussed about the result. And the depth, the five back depth that the players are playing to win games is ridiculous. But again, yeah, he does feel smooth on the ball. I don't feel like this card has much of a spark going forward, which makes me feel like the CDM version might be a bit better. And it does feel better so far. Like, attacking-wise and having the additional stats that this card has, I don't feel like it makes any difference to the card. Whereas the CDM card, you could definitely see the difference in terms of the statistics and how it played in-game. I'm interested to see if this card's going to be better in the centre mid than the CDM version. But right now, I'm definitely swaying towards the CDM version of this card. Right, Guimaraes is through here. He doesn't have that, like, drive. I don't know. I just don't feel like he wants to get forward. You know, if you play with a card like Bruno Fernandes, I have his Player of the Month card. I don't have his Team of the Season. I can imagine that one's even better. But if you play with that card, you know, it wants to get forward in terms of, okay, he defends really well, but also he does want to kind of help out the attack. This card doesn't seem to want to do that. It doesn't really seem to want to defend either. Doesn't really seem to want to do much. Okay, he's coming forward here, which I like. Get in position. Ball roll. We're looking to Ben Yedder with a double tap. Okay, nice assist. First game with the centre mid version of Bruno over then. A difficult game. It's really hard to show. I mean, when your opponent's playing 5 back, 1 depth, it's really, you know, quite difficult to get involved in the play as much as possible. If we have a little look at the card then, 92% passing. So again, really good passing stats with 26 completed, 2 failed. Shooting, he's had a shot, 1 on target, 1 off. Not bad. No tackling at all. Possession 1, the ball retention, again, doesn't look great. It was a difficult game for me to kind of review with. My opponent played a certain way, which was difficult. So we'll run into the second game, playing the 4-4-2, and see how he performs there. Final opponent of this review then. Oh, he's using the same card. You love to see it. Let's see how good he is with it. Right, we're going to drop the, we're going to run the 4-4-2. And yeah, play him as a box-to-box centre mid. All right, picked up the ball here then. Kind of wait for just a pass to play it into. I just want to kind of see what he does off the ball. I'm not going to trigger a run with him. He moves forward, waits for the pass. It's good. Into Ben Yedder. Really nice ball. All right, we'll close down the ball, go back in position. I'm going to run him back and then swap over to Coquelin and just see then where he goes. So he just kind of sits in position in the middle quite well. Go across there. Then we'll swap to him and cover the middle. And cover that space. Good defending there. Bit unlucky, really, that the ball then went to Kante. But really good defensive play. We'll go into him again. And then drew the, you know, error by my opponent. So we'll take that. Right, we use him. Quick into Coquelin there, which is nice. Use him again. Use that L2 heel to heel just to get round. And then just kind of move the ball away from Kante. Turns really well. And then wait for that ball. Fair play by my opponent there. Good play. I waited too long. I'm going to cover the middle. I'm going to then go into... What an interception that is from Kante. Ball roll away. Made Neymar look terrible. And then go inside there to Ben Yedder. This is where I needed support. And he has made it. I like that. The other version didn't do that. And just helped then make the goal. Right, we'll get on the break with him. Against Kante as well. That's kind of going to be the direct competition with this card. Passing's better than any version of Kante. Then good ball into Mbappe. We'll use him again. Kind of wait for that run. I do wish he had either like 4-star skill moves maybe for like the centre mid card. If they had boosted the skill moves on that and maybe the weak foot on the other version, that would have been a really good addition from EA there. I'm going to try and drive past Kante. Yeah. I felt like the other version was better at moving with the ball. I don't know if that's because of his strength and defending stats. Right, passing's up by 2. And his pace is up by 1. Now, there's not a notable difference in those two stats at all. Whereas the only stat that you see an increase on the centre mid is the shooting. Now, to be honest with you, in the games, I haven't really got him in many shooting opportunities. I'm playing in box-to-box on balanced tactics as well. Even though he's got medium-high work rates, well, this card's got high-medium, so he should be getting forward. He's still very disciplined in his positioning. And his shooting stats are okay, but I don't think it's worth the boost. Again, really good ball, but both cards are making that pass. And that's the thing we've got to consider when making a choice. That's the difference. Are you going for the shooting boost, which doesn't seem that much different? What I have to consider this on is where I've seen the most notable difference. And by far the most notable difference is with the defending and the physicality of the CDM card compared to the centre mid. Now, obviously, I played them both in 2 different positions. Now, to be honest with you, I think the CDM was better at centre mid. Or the CDM version was better at centre mid than the centre mid version is. Obviously, I haven't got in that many attacking positions with the card, but it doesn't automatically go to that card. The only way to get him to do that would be to play him on get forward. But if I played him like that, then obviously you're in the mud straight away. After the second game with the centre mid version then, let's have a little look at his performance. Not as good as the first games, that's for sure. Still really good passing at 32. Again, that's either card. Both excellent on the ball. Good tackling-ish. 1 tackle, 1. 2 failed passes. Not too bad. Okay, let's run into the final analysis of these 2 cards then. Into the final analysis then, I'm kind of going to do this on Footbin here with the 2 cards compared. Now, as I spoke about in the game, the CDM version, the defending and physical boosts shine through so much more than like the attacking positioning, the shot power of the centre midfield card. Now, the first question you want to ask, should you do this SBC? An 84 and an 85 rated squad right now, fodder's down a little bit. There's no big SBC cards. Potentially, I mean, he's got a strong link to Neymar. He's soft links to Mbappe, links to all of Ligue 1. He's got really good Brazilian links as well. Potentially, yeah. I mean, at this stage of the game, it's kind of like whichever cards suit your team. This card will do an absolute solid job for you. Now, which one would I choose? 100% go with the central defensive mid card. 1,000,000%. It felt a lot better in game. He had the physical presence that when he drove through with the ball, it made a lot more sense to go with this card. Everything about him, I've spoke about it in all the clips, my reasoning behind the 2, but I would 100% go with the CDM card. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed kind of this double review and then, you know, my kind of analysis on which one I would go with. I don't feel like the stats that are boosted on the centre mid card give enough to make you want to choose that card over the CDM card. I felt the CDM card played better in both centre mid and CDM position in both games. So I would highly recommend going with that card if you're going to go with either. That is going to be the end of the review, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell as well so you don't miss a video. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.